In tonight's Moneyline Focus, Napster under siege. The website, which allows users to share digital music files, has suffered a major defeat in its battle with the record industry. A California judge has made 2 preliminary rulings against Napster, which the industry says allows people to swap songs illegally. The rulings come not long after another internet music company, MP3.com, faced its own legal challenge. Fred Katayama goes inside the fight that could decide the future of music on the internet, one that's pit some bands against their fans.
Metallica, a definitive heavy metal band of the 80s and still rocking, is challenging the counterculture of the new century, the internet. The group that recorded And Justice for All is seeking justice for fellow artists. It sued Napster, what some people consider the Robin Hood of the internet. The website allows users to locate and copy music from each other. Critics say much of that music is pirated. Last month, Metallica found 6 versions of its new song on Napster.
The song wasn't even done yet, and that was sort of like, that was the straw, as they say, but we felt that that was crossing the line.
In a separate suit brought by the recording industry, a federal judge has issued a preliminary ruling against Napster, rejecting the company's claim that it was a mere conduit for songs on the internet and not liable for what its users do.
We think it's an important precedent that has been set that will allow us and help us enforce in any future such file sharing services that may evolve out there.
No representative from Napster would appear on camera, but in a statement, the company says it will base its defense on a Supreme Court decision that ruled VCR makers do not violate the law when used at home. The recording industry has been gaining ground in its legal battles. Last month, the internet music company MP3.com was found to have violated copyright law with its online music database. But experts say the recording industry could lose the war.
Napster is going to be a very simple story on the legal level, namely that the owners of intellectual property will win against organizations like Napster that create a technology for the illegal sharing of intellectual property. But on the enforcement level, there is no answer. There is very little way that it can use legal remedies against a diffuse community of online users where generally there is no large corporate defendant at the center of the process.
As for Metallica, Napster says it will comply with the group's demand by blocking users found to be pirating the band's music from its site.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Downloading music has become a rage. A Forrester research survey found more than 1/3 of computer users download free music at least once a month. But legal experts say the implications of these cases go far beyond music. They can affect other intellectual properties that can be digitally distributed, such as books and movies. Willow and Stewart?
So they'll fight the legal battles, but the enforcement battles seem impossible to win?
That's the one that's going to be very difficult to fight.
And across all media, not just music.
Right. Books, music, movies.
But that's not saying you can't do anything about it.
No, you've got to try, but the problem is someone will always come back and try to do an end around if you don't enforce it.
Thanks, Fred.
Fred Katayama, thanks.
Coming up, virus hunters face a setback in their search for the culprit behind the love bug.
And